What's up, everyone? Welcome to Cracka Season 3, Episode 20. Yeah, it's been a while. It's been a while. Uh, I know I haven't been making many videos and like I used to, and I haven't really been having a chance to watch anyone's videos lately, so I apologize. I'm trying to get a handle on them. But I believe ep.20 said that like once you miss a few, it's like a full-time job trying to catch up. But I want to thank everyone who sent me all the comments and the kind words about all the crap that's going on with me lately. So I appreciate it. I got some new subscribers, which I'm going to talk about right now. And I got some other things to show you. So, new subs. Vloggers Assemble, thanks for subscribing. Atal Aslam, thanks for subscribing. Crazy Unknown Vlogger, thanks for subscribing. I'm probably not getting this right, but I think it's Plater. Thanks for subscribing. And Doom Fly Daddy, thanks for subscribing. Appreciate it. I did have footage from the midnight opening of GameStop for the Injustice game on Monday, but it sucked. When I was filming it, it was in my car, and it was just way too dark. You couldn't even see like me at all. You can barely hear my voice because my battery, the camera I have, this thing sucks ass. The video, you're only allowed to be able to tape 10 minutes worth of video, which is okay. You know, you turn it off, you do it again, which is annoying. But after like a minute and a half, the batteries start to die. Unless you're just taking photos. If you're taking photos, the batteries last like 30, 40 minutes. But when you're doing a video, it won't even last the 10 minutes anymore. So I don't know what the hell's going on with the camera. But it's not like my fiance's mother's one where it actually can just videotape. And there really wasn't anything going on there. It was like 6 cars there besides mine, and everyone stayed in their car. Nobody was dressed up in costumes like they had when Arkham City came out. They had everyone, you know, Joker costumes, Batman, Harley Quinn. But there was nothing. Nobody was in anything. And it sucked because the prizes they claimed they were going to give out didn't even do that. When Arkham City came out, they gave out posters, they gave out standees, they gave out figures, they gave out like Batmobile toys and keychains. And this thing on the website, they were, oh, we got all this stuff to give away. They didn't do shit. But what can I tell you? Here's the game. For the 360, I got it. It actually is a really cool game. I'm really enjoying it. I actually bought the special edition. I'll show you. This is the size of the box it came in. And this is the back. It shows you what it gave you. Statue, comic book, DVD. Well, a download for the DVD. And some skins. Basically, it gave me, when I ordered this, I got the Red Sun skin pack, which was cool. Then I got a digital download for Doom, which I already have the DVD, so I'm actually going to be giving this to my friend. New 52 skin pack, and obviously the statue and comic book stuff like that. The statue, it's more like a figure than a statue, I guess. It looks like it's made out of resin, a little bit, but most of it looks like it's just plastic. Which I didn't take it out of the container it's in, because you have to put a lot of it together. Well, not a lot of it, it's more like the spaceship you gotta put together. But I'll show you what it looks like. I didn't want to take it out because, like I said, I'm going to be packing stuff up anyway, so it's just kind of more of a chore. But let's see if I can show you. It is still pretty cool looking. As you can see, there's the pieces you got to put on for the ship, Superman ship. As you can see, Batman's kind of getting choked out by the lasso, and Wonder Woman up there is sorry for the glare. I'm trying to. Let's see here. Yeah, Wonder Woman. It's getting ready to toss the ship on him. It is a cool little thing. I mean, it's actually pretty tall. It's actually it's better looking than I thought it was. But like I said, I'm not going to unpack it just yet because, like I said, it's just going to make more work for me down the line. But when my new situation comes about, I'll definitely have videos, and you'll be able to see it then. But it came with a comic book, Injustice, Gods Among Us #1, which is cool because I didn't have #1, I had 2, 3, and I think I ordered #4, so now I have #1. The storyline is unbelievable. It's really, really cool. It's got a lot of curveballs in there where you're like, wow, really? You know. But the game is a lot of fun. It looks kind of like Mortal Kombat, but it plays like Street Fighter. If you're a gamer, you know what I'm talking about. because you got to hold back to block, which is kind of a bitch. I'm not really used to it, so I've been getting my ass kicked a lot because of that. But basically, it's a lot like Street Fighter, where you just spam the hell out of the same move over and over again, and hopefully you'll get close enough to do a combo. But the super moves that they have are friggin' over the top, but they're absolutely awesome. They're friggin' amazing, and if anybody wants to see gameplay, let me know, and I'll try to make a video with that. Funny kind of story. Like I said, I always have something. Things always seem to happen, which is interesting. Went to the GameStop, like I said, midnight open to get this thing, and not many people had ordered it. And I was in there talking to a guy about comics, which is pretty cool. Nice guy. He's like, "Oh, what one did you get?" I was like, "I got the special edition." He's like, "Oh, the statue or the fight stick?" I'm like, "The statue." He's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, "I was looking at that one. You know, it looked pretty cool." And we were talking about it, and then the manager came out. What he had 4 of these. He had 2 for Xbox and 2 for PlayStation, and he had 1 fight stick edition, and then all the regular ones, obviously the regular games. And this couple walks up to the manager. He's like, "What is that thing?" He's like, "That's the collector's edition." And he's like, "What's in that?" He's like, "Oh, it's a statue. You know, you get these skins, you get all this stuff." And he's like, "Oh, why wasn't I told about that?" And he's like, "I'm pretty sure," he's like, "somebody would have told you about it." He's like, "You know, but you know, it's their job, but it's also, you know, it's your own job to look stuff up like that." He's like, "How much is that?" He's like, "Oh, it's $100, you know." And the guy was kind of getting all pissed off. He's like, "Oh, well, I'll take that one. I want to get that one instead." And the guy's like, "Well, we don't have any extras." He's like, "We only have these 4." He's like, "Only 4 people ordered them." He's like, 2 for PlayStation, 2 for Xbox. So the guy's getting all pissed off. He's like, "You know, this is bullshit." He's like, "I don't understand why you don't, you know, whatever." Whole big thing. So that's my fiance, of course. She's been texting me like nonstop, but just hanging out with her friends. I guess she's bored. Anyway, I'm waiting online, and then the guy's getting all pissed off, and he walks like to the side, you know, back to the line or whatever it is, and they started exactly at midnight. They just said, you know, "Come on up, give me your receipt, we'll give you the game." You know, that was it. I was the only one there who picked up the collector's edition. So I pick it up, you know, I give the guy the receipt, I get the game, and I'm walking out, and the guy with his girlfriend or whatever comes running up to me. He's like, "You want to sell that?" I'm like, "No." I was like, "I just got it." I was like, "You know, I want to go home and play it." He's like, "Well, I want to get the special edition," and they said I can't. I was like, "Yeah, I heard you." And he's like, "Well, you know, what would you sell it to me for?" I'm like, "I'm not selling it." I was like, "I'm sorry." I was like, I like the statue. I think it's cool. And I like the skins and you know, the game. And he's like, "Oh, well," he's like, "You know, you're a douchebag." And I'm like, I was like, I'm looking at him like, "Okay, have a nice day." He's like, "Oh, you didn't hear me?" I was like, "I heard you." I was like, "You know, what do you want me to tell you?" I was like, "I bought the game and the special edition because I wanted the special edition. I wanted the statue. I wanted the you know, the skins and the comic book or whatever." I was like, "So how is it my fault that you didn't order it?" You know what I mean? It's just like, so then he's like all pissed off. He's like, "Fine, leave." He's like, "I'd give you $150 for that." And I'm like, well, I'm thinking, I'm like, wow, $50 more. I'm like, eh. I was like, I could probably go ahead, turn around, and get it again anyway. I was like, you know what, screw it. I was like, the guy's a dick anyway. I was like, if he was a little nicer, I know for that, maybe I would have sold it. But so I'm like, yeah. I was like, whatever. I was like, have a nice night. And he's like, yeah, I hope your car doesn't start, and I steal your game anyway. I'm like, wow. And I was like, whatever. I get in the car and I drive by a high honk, and the guy's like, "You're a piece of shit. You're a piece." He's like running after the car. I'm like, whatever, man. So it's people like that just they make it like unpleasant to do anything. And another interesting story, like I said, it's people like that. I was playing online, and I play on there just to have fun. I'm not in there to be like the ultimate gamer and brag, like, "Oh, I got, you know, 57 wins and blah blah blah." I just want to have a good time, you know. So most of the time I meet really interesting people that are cool. One group I was in, we were talking about comic books the entire time we were fighting against each other, and you know, we were talking about the characters and the DLC and all this stuff, and they were nice people. Then I get into one room where apparently this guy was the king, and he was just destroying people left and right. And I'm not that great, but I'm actually quite good with Nightwing, which is interesting. But I just think he's a cool character, and I just got really good with him. For some reason, it just clicked. Sometimes you have that. And I went to this King of the Hill thing, and I'm looking at this guy's wins, and he's got, you know, 19 wins. And no, I'm sorry, he had 40 something wins. I think it was like up to 49 when I got up to him. And I was like, this guy's gonna wreck me. I was like, you know what? I'm like, you know what? I'm still gonna give it my best shot. That you never know. So I would have been number 50, and I wound up beating the guy, and barely, but I beat him. It was a good fight. It was really, really close. It was like neck and neck. Like it was probably one of the best fights I've had in a game. And you know, good sportsmanship. I'm like, it was a good game, man. I was like, that was really close. I was like, you're very good with. I think he was using the Joker. I was like, yeah. I was like, it's impressive. I was like, and never saw half the stuff you would nail me with coming. And the second I said, great game, I was like, you kept me going. The first response was, "Fuck you, asshole. You're a dick. You destroyed my streak. You piece of shit. I hope your family rots in hell." I'm like, holy shit. Then the guy like leaves the King of the Hill thing, and people on the thing were like, wow. It's like, wow, what the hell? And like this one guy, he's like, yeah, he goes, this guy's been dominating for like the past 45 minutes. He's like, you come in and beat the guy. He's like, and we're all happy because he just kept using the Joker over and over again the entire time. And then 2 seconds later, I get like friggin' like messages from this guy. You're a piece of shit. I'm gonna find out where you live and kill you. I'm gonna, I'm like, oh my god. And I blocked him. I'm like, dude, I was like, you're a sick bastard, and I just blocked him. But it's people like that ruin it for everybody else. It's just ridiculous. But anyway, I did get a small haul today, which they're gonna get a lot smaller. Really, really bad. I think from what I have now, the next shipment I had ordered is gonna be about 4 comics, which most people know my situation that's going on. Money is extremely, extremely tight, and it's just can't get the books. They're expensive to begin with, and I was telling my fiance, I was like, these are the titles I want to stick with. I think there was like 10 of them that I really wanted to stick around with, and I'm like, but I can kind of cut them. I really want to stick with Spider-Man, and I want to stick with the Uncanny Avengers, and the Age of Ultron's almost, well, not almost done, but I want to stick with that, and the Extermination one. I was like, that's almost done. I was like, I kind of want to just get the rest of that. And she's like, all right, whatever. And then when I ordered my stuff on Wednesday for next week, she's like, you gotta cut. You can't order this. You gotta order. If you want to get something, you can only get like 4 books. It's all we can afford right now. So I picked the 4 that I really, really wanted. It sucks, but you know what? You gotta do what you gotta do. Times are tough, especially what's going on, and I really want to thank everyone for, like I said, for all the kind words and stuff. I appreciate it. It just seems to be that it just keeps getting worse. I seem to get the backhand of bullshit across my face every couple minutes. Every time I think we're going ahead, we wind up getting thrown back, and all the plans that we have are just destroyed right about now. I'll get into it another time. But anyway, show you a haul. Try to get some uplifting here. Red Hood and the Outlaws number 19. Got that one because I really want to see what happens with Jason Todd. Green Lantern New Guardians number 19. It's part 11 of the Wrath of the First Lantern. I'm actually enjoying this story. It's been pretty cool so far. This I had gotten for free, which can't complain with a free book. It was a random cover, Cyberforce number 4. It's a pretty cool looking cover. Like I said, not bad for free. Age of Ultron, book 6. And this I got because the cover is awesome. I was sticking with them, and then I think I had 1 through 4. I didn't get number 5, but I figured, what the hell. I got number 6, Indestructible Hulk. That's an awesome looking cover. I saw it, a couple people had it. I'm like, that's awesome, I have to get that. Astonishing X-Men number 61, which is part 5 of Extermination, which is probably one of the most confusing friggin' story things I've ever read. I read all the books I have of this thing so far twice to 3 times, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? One Nightcrawler is from the Age of Apocalypse. Okay, I get that. The Beast is from that thing. Then they have like little kid Nightcrawler that's from some other dimension, and I'm like, all right, wait a minute, who's what and who's on what team? And I'm just like, oh my god. But it's like dragging and dragging. You're just kind of like, okay. To be honest, like I said, it really isn't as good as I thought it was going to be. It looked cooler than it is, but I guess you have to wait and see. Got Captain America number 6. That's a cool cover. I'm sticking with that one. Daredevil End of Days number 7 of 8. Got 1 more to go. I've yet to read any of these. I've been waiting to get them all before I go reading them. Superior Spider-Man number 8. I love this series. Cardiac's awesome. I'm glad they brought him back. Savage Wolverine number 4. Nova number 3. And last but not least, Venom number 34. That is my haul. Not as big as the other ones used to be, but like I said, Cutting back sucks ass. And now, like I said, even before, it's going to get worse to the point where it might even be non-existent soon. So we'll see. We'll see. But like I was saying, like all the stuff I was telling people about, with like houses and all the stuff, it just keeps falling through, and it just it takes its toll. You know, it's just like you're trying to stay positive. I'm like, all right, you know, things are gonna get better. We're working harder. We're doing this. We're doing that, and no matter what we seem to do, it doesn't work, and it's so annoying and frustrating that we picked 5 places that we put bids on, and all 5 we lost. And I'm like, this is just ridiculous. And then my fiance's like, you know, these are the ones that we really wanted. You know, let's look at the ones that were like, all right, they're not that bad, you know. And I kind of said to her, like, I was like, you know, I don't want to settle for something. I was like, just to get it. I was like, it's just not really worth it. I was like, I don't want to go to a place where I'm like, well, all right, I guess I'm happy here. But we were looking at other things, you know, we're like, all right, we'll try another town, we'll try this, we'll try that. And we're like, all right. We looked at other things, we found a couple ones that we liked. We figured, what the hell, put a bid on those, lost them. So it's so frustrating. And then my fiance's mother, I love her, I do, but she does everything ass backwards, and it's getting really annoying. She's supposed to be out of her house by May 1st. They were supposed to have given her check already, but they never did. So the guy that's buying the house never paid her. So that's fun, and now he's claiming he wants her out by May 1st. She's like, well, when you give me my money, I'll get out. She's pretty much all packed. She's got a few things left. But now the thing is that is annoying is that when she gets the money on the 1st, we're supposed to go to this closing thing where the guy's supposed to be there, because she had to, my fiance's mother had to get a lawyer. You know, she's like, this is ridiculous. I should have got this money, like, you know, months ago. I didn't get it. You know, now I'm struggling. She's borrowing money from us, which is, you know, you have to help your family out. That's very important, so I'm very big on that. You know, if my family needs something and I'm able to do it, then I'm more than happy to do it. So I'm not bitching. My fiance's kind of like annoyed. She's like, this is ridiculous. You know, we lent her, you know, $1,500 already, and you know she's still looking for more money, and she's like, she's not going to be able to pay us back. And I was like, well, you know, wait and see. We'll see how it goes. I was like, it's your mom. I was like, you know, you got to take care of your mom. And she's like, I know. She goes, it's just frustrating. And now it's like we have to do this closing thing. We were supposed to do this, like I said, weeks ago. We were supposed to be in North Carolina to look for her house. And now May 1st, when she gets her money, supposedly the check will clear that day, because we're going in the morning. It's supposed to be cleared by the night. So now it sucks, because now May 1st she wants to go to North Carolina because she's got to be out of the house. So she's got to go to North Carolina on May 1st and find a house within that couple of days, because the guy's giving her till Monday to get out or something like that Monday. So she has 2 houses that she likes, and told the real estate people that she wants the house. She's not even bidding. She's like, I'll pay what it is you're asking, and you know, it's one of the 2. So I just want to see which one I like the most, and then I'll pick one. And the real estate people, very, very nice. They're like, oh, in full. I'm like, ooh, you know. So you know how it is. And she's looking in Charlotte, North Carolina, which is way, way farther than where we're gonna be. So you know, my fiance's kind of pissed. She's like, you know, she's like, you don't listen to us. We told you where we were going. Now you picked an area that's, you know, 3 or 4 hours away from. It's okay. It's 3 or 4 hours. You know, no big whoop. But the way things are, like, my fiance's mother is like about 10 minutes away from us right now, and so I think my fiance, even though she won't admit it, is kind of pissed. You know, her mom's gonna be such a distance. But yeah. So now we're looking at that, and then the thing that sucks. This is the way I'm thinking. I'm like, all right, you know, we're going down there. I was like, we were supposed to be looking to help, well, obviously help her, but we're supposed to be looking for us. But now we're not doing that for us, because we just, there's nothing to look at. But the thing that sucks is now that she's doing it May 1st, 2nd, and 3rd, we're going to be down there, or up to the 4th or 5th or whatever it is, and then we have to move her down there before Monday. I'm going to be missing Iron Man, so it kind of sucks. It's my friends have been kind of getting, you know, antsy, like, you know, we got to hang out, we got to, you know, most of the time, most of my friends, we just go to movies, you know, that's just the way it is. And most of my friends, like I said, are very big comic book people. And they're like, you know, you got to see Iron Man. When it's going to midnight showing, because my one friend Vinny is obsessed with midnight showings. Oh, we're gonna see, yeah, we're all gonna go. I'm like, yeah, I'll be there. I was like, we'll go, we'll get everybody together, and like I said, my friend Vinny's very, very cool. He's like, I'm gonna get everybody together. We're gonna hang out. It's gonna be a great night. Because we don't know how many more we're gonna have of these. It's like I'm dying, but I'm like, it's not like I'm gone forever. But he's like, with all of us together, we'll be hanging out. Which, like I said, God bless him, man. He's trying. And my family, my cousins, they're all wanting to go to the movie because they like the other Iron Mans, and they want to spend time with me. Of course, they're like, oh, we want to go too. Is it cool? I'm like, yeah, we'll all go. Now I gotta tell my friends, like, hey, guess what? I'm not gonna be able to make it. So oh god, it's such a pain in the ass. But what can you do, right? You gotta just kind of grin and bear it and see what happens. Which hopefully everything will work out for the better. But the way things seem to be going, we're more than likely just gonna have to friggin' go down there and rent, which sucks, and then see what we can do later on, because nothing, like I said, seems to be going right. But see what happens. Try not to depress people. Try not to depress myself. But yeah. Hopefully I'll be able to make more videos soon, but like I said, the way things have been going, I've just been really busy with so much stuff. It just hasn't been possible, and I really do apologize for not being able to watch everyone's videos. It's aggravating, because I want to sit down and just watch videos and just kind of block out the world. But I've been so busy, I can't even do that. I can't even watch the videos. Every time I sit down, I'm like, oh, I got an extra couple minutes, I'm going to watch a video. Phone rings. Oh, you got to come pick me up. All right, I'm on my way. I come home, hey, I'll watch a video. Power goes out. Power comes back on. Hey, I'll watch a video. Oh, we gotta go to this meeting. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. So it's been hell. And I want to apologize from the bottom of my heart, really, that I haven't been able to watch anyone's videos, really. I'm very, very sorry. It's been hell. It really has been hell lately. But I'm trying to watch them. If I've commented on a video, I've seen it, obviously. But if I haven't commented on any videos, it's because I haven't watched them yet. I still have, I think 80-something videos on the watch list I gotta get through. I have so many Mr. Fix-It Smash videos I haven't watched yet. A lot of Hippies collectibles and stuff, and DaCosta. And I missed his Batman, Bat Family thing. So I apologize. It's just, like I said, it's been hell. It really has been. It's been a really rough month so far, and it seems to be getting that it's going to get worse before it gets better. But anyway, I've depressed myself enough. If you like what you see, hit the like button. If you like what you see, subscribe. I appreciate it. I appreciate all my new subscribers and everyone that left the kind words, the comments. I really do appreciate it. And you guys are like family, like distant relatives. I don't see, but I see through the video. So I've missed everybody, really. And hopefully, like I said, I can make more videos. If things settle down a little bit and I can catch my breath, I'll be able to do it. Maybe, like I said, make a video of gameplay of Injustice. It really is a cool game. If you like, if obviously you're a comic book fan, but if you like video games, it's definitely a game to pick up or rent. It's very enjoyable. It's got a lot of stuff in there. They have like a Star Labs thing where they have like different things like a Save the Citizen, these meteors are falling down, you're the Flash, and you gotta, you speed up and get the guy and move him out of the way, and then you speed up and get it's cool stuff. One thing that it was awesome was they have a Catwoman one where you play as Isis, her cat, and you have to get through security in this museum. It's really, really cool, but it's worth it. It's an awesome game, and it's actually keeping me sane right now. But anyway, I'm gonna get out of here. I thank everyone for watching and taking the time to spend on this long-ass video. And I do promise you that I will watch every one of your videos. Like I said, I have them all on the watch list. I'm going through them one at a time. And I'll get to them. I will. I give you my word. I will get to your videos. As long as they come up on that feed and YouTube doesn't be a dick, I'll watch them. It's going to take some time, but you will get comments. So when you get a comment from me, obviously I've watched your video. And hopefully I'll talk to everyone later with better news. We'll have to wait and see. Later, everyone.